Hello and welcome to another Vjog. This is Saturday the 8th of June 2024. Haven't done much at all since the last big run, Keswick Mountain Festival. Pretty much been working flat out, gardening and not getting that many runs in. However, today I've got to get out and recce a course because we are going to do a Solstice night run on the Solstice. Of course, we'll start at midnight and run through till 4:39 in the morning when the sun comes up. So we've had so much rain here in Essex that I've got to get out and check the course because there's a high chance of it being completely overrun with nettles, brambles and you name it. I'm hoping not. Don't really want to get the shears out just to get the run passable, but it may come to that. So I'm going to take a walking break. Thought I'd use this video to just share some of my thoughts about Dragon's Back, because it's 16 months away, which, you know, that sounds like a long time, doesn't it? But if you think back to 2020 and how quick that whole period went now in reflection, 16 months is no time at all really. It'll be here before I blink. Now, if I was doing an exam, I would be studying, you know, and I'd be thinking 16 months to get all the knowledge for an exam would be quite challenging, and you wouldn't want to cram it all in the last couple of months. So I'm taking this window of opportunity very seriously, and one of my things I'm very grateful for is that this ticker situation, this atrial flutter thing that's going on, happened so early on the journey, because if it had happened on Vjog on the day one climbing up to Snowdon, that would have been a different story altogether. So thankfully it's happened now. The pathway is in 2 weeks time, should have cardioversion which will jolt it back into a normal sinus rhythm, and then there's a waiting list to have an ablation, which is really just a process to identify the naughty electrical cables in the heart and then effectively burn them so that they can't conduct electricity anymore, which in 90% of cases puts a stop to atrial flutter. So it's good to identify problems in the electrics early on. I've gone the wrong way because I'm talking. Stupid me. Not far off course though, only about 0.11 miles. Yeah, so that's what happens when you lose concentration and focus on something else. Lesson there. Now this is funny. I'll show this to the runners when we do the Solstice run. Beware, trespassers will be electrocuted. Now that could save me a little hassle. Oh, it looks like he didn't survive. Just his boots left. Could save me a little bit of hassle in a couple of weeks' time. Just sit in that chair. I'm trespassing. See that heron. Okay, so back on track now, and continuing the thoughts about Dragon's Back. So first couple, yep, grateful, part sorted, or it's going to be sorted before then, and 16 months will fly by. So the next thing I'm thinking about is the training. So down in Essex there's plenty of opportunity to get some really good aerobic stuff in. That won't be a problem. Very little opportunity to get climbing in, so I think a lot of gym work is on my mind. A lot of strengthening of the quads, and obviously get up to the mountains as often as possible. A couple of weekends, I think Izzy and I are going to plan a couple of back-to-back weekends, maybe camp overnight to simulate a bit of the Dragon's Back experience. And then I think there's a huge mental challenge that lays ahead. So one of my ideas to tackle that is during the event you can set off at 6 o'clock in the morning and you have to finish by 10 o'clock, and Izzy and I will need to set off at 6 o'clock every morning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have sessions in a week called 666, which is a little bit beastly, but then the event's a beast, so very appropriate. And the way a 666 works is I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and I run for 6 miles, and I do that for 6 consecutive days, and that will simulate the mind in a sort of manageable, easy fashion, getting itself used to doing runs every day at 6 o'clock in the morning. And that's how we train, don't we? I mean, we train for a marathon, we do lots of shorter distance stuff, and then when we do the marathon, that's when the mind says, yeah, I'm up for this. So that's one of my theories. If anybody has got any other ideas about how to train the mind for such a huge event, please tell me. I'm open to any ideas. But I'll start with the 666. It's easy talking to you about that now. What it'll be like when I actually do it, we'll find out. Okay, nice smells. First dodgy bit here. Path, I think, comes through here. That don't look very friendly, does it? Oh, it's not too bad. Who doesn't mind nettles, eh? Actually, that's alright. We can handle that. Quite a nice little forest track. Just might be a little bit of a nettle fest to get through here. Oh, that's not too bad either. All things said and done, back on the right path. Back to normalness. Happy days. I don't remember this. I suppose it's down here. Haven't been along with their lawnmower down this bit. Oh, this bridge looks a bit rickety, doesn't it? Oh gosh. No, it's alright. Just a bit wonky. Fight your way through the undergrowth again. Or overgrowth. I'm getting a bit concerned about this run now. Oh gosh. Some sort of ditch down there. Okay. Don't seem to be anything like a path through here. Unless this is it. I wonder what this is going to look like in the dark. Bad enough navigating this bit in the daylight. Guess we'll find out on Solstice Run. If we're never seen again, you know why? I have run this course before in the other direction, but I don't remember any of this. I mean, I'm still on the right path on my watch. I don't know. Best laid plans, eh? I mean, it clearly is not. Yeah, I think I better leave these cows be, because clearly that's not the path. I hope none of the Solstice runners watch this, because they won't come now, will they? Alright, let's try down here. Try this bit of overgrown. Oh, you can hear those cows in the background. Oh, if we bump into them in the middle of the night and they're in this field, that's going to be hilarious. Right, it looks like it's down here through this you just can't see a path. It's got to be this way though. I'm bang on the GPX file and it looks like some people have trodden this down some time ago. It's probably just grown a bit since then. Oh, it adds to the adventure, doesn't it? Fight your way through. Couldn't even bring the shears along here, that's just too much to cut down. hay fever kicking off as well. All of this pollen-y stuff. Oh, this has definitely been trampled down by some souls ahead of me. So I think we go wherever it's been trampled. But how are we going to see where it's been trampled in the dark? This is going to be quite fun. Look at that. Time to be real, shall I? Yeah, why not? Well, that was about as be real as it gets. Here I am, stuck in the middle of an overgrown Essex field, apparently on a footpath. Look at that! There's no way we're going through there. I'm going to have to rethink this, and oh my word. Do you reckon I'm meant to be on the other side of this hedge? Well, there's definitely no way out of here. So let's go back, fight our way through this again. The good news is somebody else has come through here and they've hit a dead end as well. Actually, let's just check it's not a dead end. Because sometimes there's the smallest of gaps through something. The fence over there. It looks like a path the other side though, a big wide path. Yeah, I've just got to go back. Go back down here. I'll stop filming. You've seen this bit already, haven't you? Well, I kid you not, I've been in this field for about 10 minutes and that's where I originally came from. Across that funny wooden bridge. And all I have to do is carry on, straight line, look. What a numpty. And there's even a little faint path here as well. And there's the public footpath sign. So, this is why we navigate courses ahead of bringing a load of runners out. There we are. Through we go. I've got to check myself for ticks when I go back, I think, after that long grass experience. Now look at that, that's a better path, isn't it? Oh well, there you go. Nice house, wasn't it? Whoa! Oh, I can't bother to get wet feet. I've had dry feet for the whole run, so I'm going to wimp out. Always another path and always another way. Whether we'll see that coming in the dark though remains to be seen.